Hey guys, day 23, back out here again. It's about 36 degrees out. First day of the work week since it's been back off of the holidays. So looking forward to getting back to work. Not really. I think I'm ready to retire, honestly. But yeah, so should be interesting today. Been off for about, I think, 3 weeks now. So yeah. So we'll see what happens with that, see how it goes, and I'm sure it's going to be busy, a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I'm sure everybody else is getting back to work, maybe after a few days or whatever. But yeah, it's how we pay the bills, right? So got to get to work. But anyways, I didn't really have a lot today to talk about. It's just continuing doing what I'm doing. It's day 23. I think at day 30, I probably should have like some pictures, right? And also a little update about fitness progress, weight, and all that good stuff. So that's coming up really quick. I didn't even realize it's the 23rd day of this journey. So, but yeah, so there'll be a little update like that on the 30th day. And just gonna, continue doing what I'm doing. Try to keep my relationship stuff under, in check. Actually, I was out last night till 12 o'clock. I said I was never going to go back there again or whatever, but things happen, right? And get you a little messed up. But I think, honestly, I feel better about it this time. I did stay out late. Still is not a good situation, but I don't know. I'm just kind of taking it a little bit differently in my mind, I guess. And I guess you can do that, right? Not so much the idea of like, oh, we could be back together. It's not like that, but where it was before, right? The last time I did that, I think it's more like I feel like I got to help her out of her situation that she's in right now. Like some of the things she's doing is kind of destructive. So. And we do have grandkids. It's, her biological grandkids, but, I still stepped up, right? And, I want to make sure that she's around for them, right? So, so that makes it more complicated. I think, like, if her biological kids, which are my stepkids, which I also stepped up, right? They weren't in the picture, the grandkids, it's been a lot easier to just walk away or whatever. So basically it comes down to my ego, how do I deal with it, and nothing's really changed as far as like what my plans are, right? My plans are still to focus on myself as far as my workouts, my health, mental health, and keep moving forward. And if I have enough energy I could try to help her as well, right? And that's basically what's happening. I don't know, I don't know, it's hard to describe if you've never been in my situation. I think most people be like, just walk away, just never talk to her again. But 17 years is a long time. Is it just my ego? Is it, I don't know. Things have changed over the years, right? I think as you get older, you care less about your ego. Because eventually, we're all going to be the guys sitting at McDonald's in the morning talking about what you used to do, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's like you're going to be retired one day. You're not going to be this superstar, whatever you were. Maybe you were an astronaut or whatever. You're not that anymore, right? It's just, I think we always kind of get this ego about ourselves, like we're this or we're that. But the reality is we're just humans. And I don't know. I've kind of lost my ego many years ago regarding that stuff. don't take myself too seriously. You know, as far as like future relationships for me, I kind of looked at things, right? I logged on to a bunch of these stupid dating sites. I think I mentioned that before. Just look at like what's out there. Sure, they're all nice women, right? But I just, you know, in my age range, they all look older, right? It's because they are older, right? I look older, but my mind, since I haven't looked at women in so long, really, is like still see the younger women as more attractive, right? So, you know, when you love somebody, it's like, you know, you don't really see their wrinkles. I mean, if you really love somebody, you don't see their flaws, you know? I'm sure, you know, my ex-wife probably sees her flaw in me because, you know, it's like I don't think she really ever really loved me. She might have some feelings there, but I don't think they're like real love, because you would never leave somebody if you were truly in love with them, right? Just like, I mean, she wasn't perfect, and I didn't leave her, and I'm not leaving her right now. So, you know, real love is different, right? And I think, like, you know, I haven't really looked at women in so long that it's only younger women that I find attractive. And it's not only about attractiveness, right? It's also about, like, let's say you're dating a 40-year-old woman, they're going to have kids, right? And I got kids and grandkids, and it's like, it makes it more difficult, right? Just more complicated. So for me, the idea of like starting another relationship, is it even necessary? Is it, you know, is it a good idea? I just don't see it in my future right now. I just don't. So even though I'm getting in shape, you know, and whatever, you know, I'll be very lean, probably more attractive, but it's just not what I want, right? It's just not, it doesn't look like the optimal situation for me. So when I think about what do I do, right? And I think about stuff like, you know, I want to travel, I want to learn languages. So that was kind of my plan for retirement, right? So I don't know, just gonna kind of explore that. And some people think, well, that sounds like a very lonely life, and maybe it will be. I don't know. Maybe it will be, or maybe it won't. Maybe I'll make a lot of friends, and all over the world, and just, you know, meet people, right? So, anyways, I just wanted to chitty chat a little bit about that stuff, and you know, just talk about the work, and you know, because this is my first day back in a while, and some ways I'm looking forward to it, in other ways I'm not. But you know, this is you know, one more week for the final weigh-in, right? So it's like a final push, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna do 3 workouts today. This is the first one. Second one, do another walk. And then at night, I do my circuit training at the gym. And then just try to keep my diet good. Try to eat something. And get my protein up. And that's going to happen with that. So, yeah, just got to keep this body making a fat burning machine. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe be down to 225, something like that, which would be nice. If I got down to 225, so it's at 227, it'd be like 6 more pounds until I'm 219, right? So I want to get into the 210s. That's the goal by the end of the month. Starts getting a little bit more difficult for me at that point. When I get down to the 210s, harder to take weight off. It'll probably be like maybe 1 pound a week, or maybe no pounds. It just depends. It does get kind of weird at that point, but yeah, get down to the 210s, 219 to be more specifically, probably. And I don't know, just keep on moving forward. Eventually get down to that 190 number. I just my biggest goal is just really just get under 200 because I was so close before. I was in good shape, but I do want to get to the 190 because that's where I believe, you know, based on the body fat percentage at 202 when I was down there, you know, another 10 pounds should have put me right where I want to be for my look and what I'm going for. So anyways, I guess that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a great day today. If you're going to work, try to find the good things in it, right? And we'll see you on the next one tomorrow. All right, guys.